History, it's written in sweat, heartbreak, and hope on the hardwood. For Nebraska men's basketball, it's always been about heartbreak. 8 NCAA trips, 8 first-round exits. Each season, dreams built up, only to be dashed in the opening round, leaving fans and players longing for more. But this year, everything changed. The script was rewritten, and hope returned to Lincoln. The Huskers finally broke through, notching their first-ever tournament win over Troy, a victory that sent shockwaves through the program and ignited a spark across the state. Then, they stunned Vanderbilt, toppling another giant to reach the Sweet 16 for the very first time in school history. The weight of decades lifted, replaced by pure joy and belief. Generations of fans finally saw their faith rewarded. This isn't just a team story, it's a statewide celebration. From Omaha to Scottsbluff, Nebraska is united in pride. The Huskers, now 28-6, are heading to Houston, no longer outsiders but contenders. They carry the hopes of an entire state with them. The question isn't if Nebraska can win in March, but how far they'll go. The journey is alive, and the possibilities are endless. For the first time, the dream is real. The Sweet 16 isn't just a destination, it's a new beginning. The Huskers are still dancing, and the nation is watching. Every game, every moment, is history in the making. Nebraska basketball has entered a new era, and the story is just beginning. Nebraska's clash with Vanderbilt was March Madness at its finest, a high-stakes battle where every possession mattered and the energy in the arena was electric from the opening tip. The Huskers stormed out to an 8-0 lead, fueled by Rienk Mast's dominance inside and a red-hot offense that seemed unstoppable. Nebraska's ball movement was crisp, and their defense forced early turnovers, setting the tone for what looked like a runaway. But Vanderbilt wouldn't go quietly. The Commodores clawed back, erasing a double-digit deficit with a barrage of threes and a heroic 25-point effort from Tyler Tanner, whose relentless drives and deep shooting kept his team in the fight. With 8 minutes left, Vanderbilt took its first lead, and Husker fans held their breath as the momentum seemed to shift. The tension in the building was palpable, every play magnified by the stakes. Nebraska responded with grit and determination. Coach Hoiberg's timely switch to a zone defense slowed the Commodores just enough, disrupting their rhythm and forcing tough shots when it mattered most. In the final minute, Sam Hoiberg's tip-in and Mast's clutch putback tied the game at 72, sending the crowd into a frenzy and setting up a dramatic finish that had everyone on the edge of their seats. Then, with seconds left, Price Sandfort drove fearlessly into the lane and dished to Braden Frager, who finished at the rim for a 74-72 lead. The arena erupted as Nebraska seized control in the final moments. Vanderbilt's last-second heave rimmed out, and the buzzer sounded. Nebraska survived and advanced, their dreams still alive after a heart-stopping finish. It was a game for the ages, one that will be remembered for its drama, intensity, and the sheer willpower on display from both teams. The Huskers proved they belonged on the national stage, celebrating with their fans and soaking in a moment they'd worked all season to achieve. The Sweet 16 was theirs, and Nebraska's magical run continued, one unforgettable win at a time. Heroes emerged everywhere for Nebraska. Price Sandfort's vision and Braden Frager's poise sealed the win, both scoring 15 points and combining for the game-winning play. Rienk Mast anchored the team with 13 points and a crucial late putback. Burka Buyuktunchel's timely threes kept Nebraska in it when momentum swung. Every player stepped up, embodying the team's depth and balance. Even as Tyler Tanner nearly stole the show for Vanderbilt, Nebraska's collective effort won out. It was a true team victory, clutch, unselfish, and unforgettable. In March, it's not just about stars, it's about who delivers when it matters most. Nebraska's players answered the call. Fred Hoiberg's vision for Nebraska basketball is finally reality. He built a culture of belief, recruited the right mix of veterans and youth, and instilled confidence in his team. His tactical switch to a zone defense and his steady leadership were pivotal. Hoiberg's post-game emotion said it all. Years of work, finally rewarded. He's empowered his players to play free and fearless. This Sweet 16 run is the culmination of his plan. Nebraska basketball has a new standard. The architect of this moment is Fred Hoiberg. In Oklahoma City, it felt like a home game for Nebraska. The city was painted red, with Husker fans arriving in waves, their excitement building long before tip-off. Over 12,000 Husker fans turned the arena scarlet, their chants echoing with every big play. The sound was deafening, a wall of support that made every moment feel bigger. The energy was electric. Players fed off it, especially in crunch time. Every basket, every defensive stop, was met with a roar that shook the building. When Frager's game winner dropped, the eruption was pure joy. Strangers became friends, united in a moment they'd never forget. This run is a reward for decades of loyalty from a fan base that never wavered. Generations of fans, young and old, celebrated side by side, sharing in the dream. Nebraska fans have always traveled for football. Now, they're showing the nation their basketball passion. Their dedication knows no bounds, crossing state lines and generations. The bond between team and community is unbreakable. Players and fans share every triumph and heartbreak, together as one family. The Sea of Red is a force, one that will follow the Huskers to Houston. Their presence is felt everywhere, a symbol of unwavering support. This is what makes college sports magical. It's about more than the game. It's about community, pride, and unforgettable memories. Nebraska's fans are part of history too, writing their own chapter with every cheer, every journey, and every moment of belief. The journey isn't over. The Huskers are Houston-bound, ready for the Sweet 16. Underdogs again, but playing with belief and nothing to lose. With leaders like Mast, clutch shooters like Sanford and Buick-Tunsil, and rising stars like Frager, the future is bright. Hoiberg's culture is built to last, and recruits are taking notice. Nebraska basketball is no longer just happy to be here, they expect to compete. For now, the focus is on the next game, the next moment. The state is united, savoring every second. The Huskers have captured hearts and changed expectations. The road to Houston is paved with hope, and Nebraska's story is just beginning.